Hey everyone, so I'm in the middle of making a card right now and I'm about to do a marker thumping technique, and I thought, oh, others might want to see this, so I'm filming it. So to do the marker thumping technique, what I'm trying to achieve here is I'm going to stamp these leaves onto this tree, but I want it to have a variety of colors because it's going to be a fall themed tree. So I'm taking a Blackberry Bliss Stampin' Write marker, a pumpkin pie Stampin' Write marker, and a cherry cobbler Stampin' Write marker, and I'm going to use the brush tip on all three of those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start applying the lightest color first. So you take the brush tip of it and you're just thumping it all over the stamp. Now this is a clear photopolymer stamp, and you can do this technique with the photopolymer stamps, or you can do it on red rubber too. It doesn't matter. The Stampin' Write markers are able to be used on both types of stamps. They won't ruin them because they're water-based dye ink, and you can get as much coverage as you want. With the clear stamps, you have the advantage of being able to see better where the marker is applying ink, but I'm covering this pretty thoroughly with my pumpkin pie marker. And the reason you want to go from light ink to dark ink is so that you don't contaminate your lightest colors with the dark colors. So next I'm going to use the cherry cobbler, and I'm going to do the same technique. I'm going to thump that all over my stamp too. Now this is a random technique, so you can have to lay aside your ideas for perfection and just go with it with this one. So if it makes you uneasy, try it on scratch paper the first few times until you get comfortable with it, because every time you do this, it's going to turn out differently. Now I'm going to go with the darkest, which is my Blackberry Bliss. And I'm going to put that all over. And you could maybe look and check to see if you have any holes anywhere in the colors. But I'm kind of liking this, so we're going to give it a shot now and stamp it. So I'm laying these markers aside, and some of this ink may have dried in the process of applying the other colors. So what you do is just give a gentle breath on it to re-wet that ink. And then I'm going to stamp it on top of my image here. And you get a really cool image of multicolors of fall leaves. So I really like this one. Now I could have gone heavier with it and applied even more ink, and I actually could go back and do that again if I want to and re-stamp it, but I like how the tree's branches are showing through because it does look like a fall tree. You know, where the leaves are falling off, you're getting some bare spots. So that's called a marker thumping technique, and I used Stampin' Write markers, the brush tip ends, to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this technique. All right, and I'm Nicole Steele of the Joyful Stamper, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Thanks, bye.